Okay, we're just going to go live here and give everyone a few minutes to get on. We'll just wait. Hopefully, a few people will join us today, and I'm excited to be in Q2. And I'm your host, Mike Ficara, with the MAGS groups. We're gonna talk about some exciting things. Um, I'm looking forward to today's live, and I think it'll be really interesting, being that we're in Q1 now, and I really feel like there's some exciting things that we could be. Oh, come on, who are you kidding? I don't start a video like that. What's going on, everybody? That was my little April Fool's joke. Come on, you really didn't think I would go live like that, did you? Come on. It's not that's just not me. That's not how I roll. That's not how I act. That's not what I do. I gotta dance. Oh, April 1st. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good today, man. Boy, was I tired today. I don't know why. I was feeling it today. It was my anniversary this weekend. My wife and I went out for the first time in a while, and I think it was just, took a little bit out of me. But I'm excited to be here. Hope you guys are excited in Q1. And I couldn't Q2. I couldn't not do though like an April Fool's dance or an April Fool's joke. So if you're just tuning in now and you missed it, you got to watch the beginning of the video. You'll definitely have a good time. And today was a busy day. I didn't know if I would even be able to get to that, but I want to talk a little bit today kind of about that, right? Because I know a lot of you may be looking back at Q1 and saying, if you did well, that's great. And I always say, doing good early, and I talked about this a lot last week, doing good early is good, but don't get comfortable, right? And then if you didn't do what you did, are you really assessing why you didn't get to where you need to go? I was actually just watching a video with Brian Cristiano, which I think he just came in on Instagram as well, where he talked about, are you taking enough action? Are you doing enough things? Are you making what you need to happen? And one of the reasons why I did kind of that little fake entry there in the beginning, got a little monotone, was the idea that, are you doing you? One of the biggest reasons why I didn't succeed, and one of the reasons why I didn't do well in business, was when I wasn't being myself. And we've talked about fake it till you make it, or just not knowing your strengths and weaknesses. But if I wasn't putting my all forward and truly being who I was, and trying to maybe be someone else, so many people are like, oh, I want to do Facebook Live, or I want to be online more. And then when they get on, they're not themselves, right? Or they're kind of a different version of who they are. Or they don't put their phone on do not disturb. It's all these different things. Are you really being who you are? And more importantly, you having fun, right? There's an aspect of, success that is a lot of hard work. And there's a lot of effort that needs to be put into it. But I always ask the question, are you having fun while you're doing it? That kind of whistle while you work mentality. We can always have fun, even though there's things we don't like doing. You can make a game out of it, or I know a lot of people say do the things you don't like, first thing in the morning, or if that doesn't work for you, do the things you love first thing in the morning. But are we really putting the effort in to do what we need to do to, first of all, be ourselves, harness our talents, allow our business to grow? And then secondly, are we having a good time doing it, or are we dreading, or are we in misery of everything? And listen, I know, here in Florida, we have testing going on. I have a lot of clients in the educational space, and you hear a lot of people talking about, testing, and they're dreading it and all this and all that, which, you like it or not, not to get into a political discussion, but it's also the mindset of how we approach the things we don't like. Or it's tax season right now, and if you're like, oh, I got to pay my taxes, and I haven't got my tax return, I got to do this, and I got to do that. But it's how you approach it. Is it a joyful thing? No, maybe not for you, but are you approaching it in a way that is joyful? And more importantly, like I said, I just heard Brian talk about this. He's got a great accelerator program going on, which I'm going to put the link in, which everyone should sign up for if you're looking to grow your business and really want to become part of a network. But, I almost over networked in Q1. I think I went on like networking overload. I traveled, even my wife and I were saying, at dinner the other night, like I really didn't expect to be traveling that much. I was away from home a lot more than I wanted to be, but it really did have an impact on my business. I learned a lot. I met a lot of great people. I've been able to develop new clients and really networked in a way that allowed me to grow and learn. I attended educational conventions. I attended networking conventions. I attended motivational conventions, and they worked for me, right? And that's the other thing too. You got to find what works for you. And there are some events I went to where, maybe I expected to learn and get motivated, and I didn't, but I ended up having great networking. And there's events where I, expected to have great networking, and I didn't, but I learned a lot. So you got to learn to also pivot and balance and see where you're at. and when you're working in those areas. But one of the most important things I think I learned in this first quarter is you have to move fast. You have to move fast. You have to make adjustments. You have to see what's working and not working, and you have to turn, because as quick as we are into April already, and guys, that's only been one quarter. I feel like, this first quarter for some reason this year seemed long. A lot went on. A lot of things happened. Like I said, it may be the travel. My clients are seeing some really neat and expansive growth, which I'm liking. And it's always fun to see that. But you have to be able to move fast. You have to make decisions quickly. Don't get, the paralysis of analysis. If you sign up for a program and it's not working out for you, move on. If you didn't sign up for that program and you're saying, oh, should I put the money in? Should I not do it? Sign up for 1 month. And if it works, do it. If not, leave. You have to start investing in yourself. You have to start moving fast. And if you've had success in Q1, I'd argue that you're moving fast. But the thing about moving fast is also move strategically, right? Know where you're going, know the direction, anticipate what's ahead of you. Don't move fast and reckless, move fast and strategic. So, it's always about finding those happy mediums, right? Don't move too slow. Don't move too fast, but move fast enough that you're being strategic. That's the middle ground. That's where you need to find. So hope everybody had a great start to the week. I love it when a new quarter starts on the first day of the week, because it really is such a new beginning. Time to make change. Guys, it's never too late to adjust. It's never too late to do things. Great programs didn't just come from someone making a New Year's resolution and happening. People have great ideas all year. Michael, yes, Smoke and Business is a great networking event. Michael, if you want to throw the link in there, guys, if you're in the South Florida area, if you like cigars, if you don't like cigars, if you like being outside, this event is awesome, guys. I made some great connections there. Every time I go, Michael puts on an amazing event. And also a lot of people are like, well, how do I get exposure? How do I get on a podcast? How do I do that? Attending Michael's event is one way to do that. He interviews you right there, puts you on his podcast. It's a great event to attend. I've met some amazing people there, done some great networking, even been able to cultivate some relationships a little bit more. And then more importantly, like I said, join these groups, go to these conventions, ask people if they have podcasts if you want to start a podcast, so many great ways to do things. And guys, as always, like I said, if there's any way I could help you guys, go to MikeFicara.com, schedule a 30-minute consultation call with me. They're absolutely free. And I'd love to learn more about you and your business and see if there's potential for us to work together, or if I can't point you guys in the right direction. So guys, totally appreciate it. Big announcement coming up on Thursday, April 4th. I'm excited to share that. So make sure you guys are tuning in. You may get 2 lives this week. And man, I kidded you on the way out, but certainly on the way in, actually. But on the way out, I'm going to dance. You know it. I love you guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Mike, I see you here. Tim, Mariella, appreciate you guys. Brian, saw you tuned in on Instagram. Thank you guys as well. If you're not following me on Instagram at Mike Ficara, hey, make it a great day. It's not too late. It is not too late. No, Michael, not Tony Robbins' podcast. Tony Robbins much taller, good-looking, stronger, and richer than I am, but I will take the compliment. All right, guys, make it a great one. Appreciate it. And if you haven't danced yet, go ahead and dance. Dance it out, guys. Ooh, I love it. And if you're on replay, hashtag that replay. Share this out. Give me the hearts and likes. Appreciate everybody. Wish me a happy anniversary, too. My beautiful wife, 12 years, man. I could not be happier. All right, guys, take care. Insta, I'm out.